print heads, it's right here.
Okay.
And your flash head, it's right here. You've also got the option to test like one pallet through the full sequence.
Yeah.
Whether it be step back mode, cycle mode, anything. Either
Okay.
way, I can run one single shirt all the way through everything to test what it's going to do before I run full production. The way I do that is to tell it I'm loading and this is my last shirt. And
All right. So first shirt and last shirt.
and it'll take one shirt around.
Okay.
Make sure there's no more on any of these and you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
If you need to remove all your shirts at once, this clear info button
Clear everything. All
clears them all off.
right. Okay.
They'll also automatically clear off if you hit a safety bar while it's running and have to restart the machine or anything.
And then when you have to restart, if you ever bump the thing, then you go double reset in home, and then it'll take you back to where you need
Correct,
to
but
be.
you'll have to load all the shirts up again on the screen.
Okay, that's right.
So
Yeah, because
pay
wherever the
attention
press
to where
is,
the
okay.
shirts are on your pallet, put them back out
Okay.
on the screen, and then you're good to go.
All
Good.
right.
The go button is here. It'll turn into a stop button when it's running. Manual mode is go for every time. Push the foot pedal for every time, not on the top where I was pushing inside of it.
Inside?
Push up here,
Oh,
it'll
okay.
break.
All right.
Right in here. The foot pedals and the skip switches work much better if you actually push and release. Push and release.
Okay.
Push and release. If I do one of these, it doesn't always get it. It
Yeah.
doesn't know. If I do one of these, it doesn't always get it. Sometimes you go too fast for the computer and it doesn't pick it up. You get a much better response as a push and release. And this, if you're timing it out right, actually goes on the release. So if it's finished doing what it's doing, because it can't take multiple commands at once, if it's finished doing what I'm doing, for instance, I can stand on it, load my shirt,
Oh, all right.
done, grab my next shirt, wait for it to finish whatever it's doing, get
Yeah.
back on it, do my
Right.
thing, next shirt. But if I stand on it while it's still making movements, prints, stuff like that, it's not going to recognize my step.
Okay.
Counters, lifetime on the machine. Since we turned it on today, this is a countdown counter, which you can set up right down
Yeah.
here. This is how fast you're going in dozens per hour. Stop button. Auto mode is go. It's gonna keep going until I hit stop. The
Okay.
stop button on the screen is not, oh my god, I need to stop, there's an emergency. That's what all these yellow bars are for.
Okay.
If for whatever reason these do not work, the next step would be to use this.
Yeah.
But these should be
That's
working all the way
that's
around.
emergency stopping.
Correct. That's a much harsher stop for the machine, so we
Okay.
typically avoid using that unless there's a real emergency.
Right.
Any kind of
Someone's
general emergency, these should work.
Yeah. Yeah.
In, out, the machine should stop. Same thing with all these around. Out, in, machine stops. Nice thing about these, I can have stuff in my hands, walk in, can work with my screens, inks, whatever.
Yeah.
Grab it with my elbow, pull it back out, set my stuff down, put my stuff down.
All right.
Close
As long as we're at that
backwards.
point anyway, so when you want to add inks, you would hit the stop button.
Yes.
All right.
Just hit the stop button.
Stop button.
I mean, if you're more experienced,
Yeah.
ideally, if this thing were to run smoothly, ideally you'd have two operators.